Hello everyone， 大家好 ，Welcome to Cantonese to go， 歡迎收聽廣東話外賣。My name is Yuki Webster. I'm the host of this channel. Last time we have talked about using the measure term go with objects like apples and watermelons. Today I'm going to give some more examples of using this term with other objects, the people around us, and some intangible things. Then I will introduce a few more measure terms before we end. So let's start. In Cantonese, it's very common to use the measure term go to count vegetables. For example, a broccoli, 一個西蘭花 A potato, 一個薯仔 A tomato, 一個番茄 When these vegetables are packed in a plastic tray or a paper tray and wrapped in a plastic bag or plastic wrap, we use the measure term 包 to say a pack of tomatoes, 一包番茄 Carrots are in long shape. We use 條 as the measure term. To say a carrot in Cantonese is 一條紅蘿蔔. When they are sold in bags, then we call a bag of carrots 一袋紅蘿蔔. 一袋 means a bag. Sometimes the vegetables are sold per kilo. 1 kilogram is 一公斤. Half a kilo, 半公斤. Besides vegetables, we use go for cooked food. Some popular ones like a pizza, 一個薄餅, a hamburger, 一個漢堡包, a hot dog, 一個熱狗, a fried rice, 一個炒飯. What about a sandwich? We use 件 as a measure term. So a sandwich, 一件三文治. But sometimes we use another term, 份, 一份三文治. 一份 gives a meaning of a set. We also use 份 for newspaper. We call it a set of newspaper, 一份報紙. Okay, let's move on to the second category, the people around us. A friend, 一個朋友. A younger brother, 一個細佬. An older sister, 一個家姐. A child, 一個小朋友. Two children, 兩個小朋友. A classmate, 一個同學. A partner, 一個拍檔. Intangible things. I have a dream. 我有一個夢想. We use go as a measure term. A hope, 一個希望. A wish, 一個願望. A secret, 一個秘密. A promise, 一個承諾. A story, 一個故事. A truth, 一個真相. A fact, 一個事實. A joke, 一個笑話. An opportunity, 一個機會. We use go as a measure term of an occupation, 一個職業. But when we say I'm a teacher. In Cantonese, I will say 我係一位老師. The measure term is 位. I am a fireman. 我係一位消防員. I am a lawyer. 我係一位律師. I'm an actor. 我係一位演員. Bowl is another common measure term. We use it mainly with electronic appliances. For example, a television, 一部電視機. A radio, 一部收音機. A sewing machine, 一部衣車. A phone, 一部電話. A computer, 一部電腦. However, a washing machine, 一部洗衣機, and we also call it 一格洗衣機. It is the same as a car, 一部車 or 一格車. 格 is used for vehicles. A taxi, 一架的士. A bus, 一架巴士. A minibus, 一架小巴. A truck, 一架貨車. An airplane, 一架飛機. A cable car, 一架纜車. A train, 一架火車. Or we also say 一列火車. A ferry, we use 艘 as a measure term. 一艘輪船. A fishing boat, 一艘漁船. So today you have learned more objects, persons, and intangible things using the measure term 個. Also, you have learned 一包, 一條, 一袋, 一公斤, 一位, 一部, 一架, 一列, 一艘. There are a few more to learn in the coming weeks. If you don't want to miss out my latest podcast, follow my channel, Cantonese to Go. Alright, thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one.